Oh my goodness.
It's happening.
It's a Christmas miracle.
We're here in the studio
All two of us.
doing a live stream for Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for joining us here. Now, you might notice there is an empty seat where Dion, if we can go to Dion's close-up shot.
Dion's
sitting
close
here
up.
with us. There's Dion. There he
Thank
is.
you
He's
so
with
much,
us.
Dion.
But
Good to see you.
unfortunately, Dion is very likely to have COVID, so we're being cautious. But
Very morbid. You dropped the energy.
But it's very spooky.
I know.
It's because maybe there's the ghost of Christmas Dion. If we go to the wide shot, maybe. The ghost of Christmas Dion.
Hey, Dion. It's so good to see you here with us.
Thank you so much for having me. God,
It feels
my eyebrows look terrible.
it feels complete now because it was hard to receive the news that Dion wasn't going to be here for Christmas.
Of all
But-
occasions.
But like any good Christmas film, he pulled through, he grabbed his iPhone, he set up a background,
Like any good Christmas film.
like any good Christmas film about Welcome to Patchwork doing a live stream. Dion, how are you
just really,
feeling?
sometimes you look at eyebrows and they look drawn on. These are taped on, those eyebrows.
I feel like you're a little too fixated on your eyebrows at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. So my partner got COVID a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh, look, I'd love to pass it on to Josh and Christian, but Josh and Christian weren't up for it, so I'm at home. But it's almost like you can't even tell that I'm home. It doesn't look like a suburban residence.
No, it
does
feels like you're in the room with us.
Yes. it really-
Absolutely. I mean, you practically are.
There he is.
There he is. What a good-looking boy. But it is the Christmas live stream, and as you have with a live stream, you have a YouTube chat.
Yes.
So for those of you who are watching at home, please get in the chat. Write to us. We'll read it.
We will. And I've loaded up the soundboard with a few Christmas effects. So as we go, Christian, I might get you to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
But wait a second. There is a third empty seat.
There is.
I mean, could we have a guest at some point?
I think it'd be great to have a guest. Should we talk a bit
I
of
wonder what their eyebrows are like.
Should we do a bit of Christmas chat or bring the guest straight in?
Sure,
What do you reckon?
let's do a quick bit of Christmas chat. So
Bit of Christmas chat.
until we set up the studio today, which, as you'd be able to see at home, looks a lot like Christmas, I can finally say it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I haven't felt the
Wait,
Christmas
wait.
cheer
Is it-
yet.
Yes.
Christian,
This year.
Is it look like Christmas, sound like Christmas, smell like Christmas? What's the most compelling Christmas
I don't
for
think
you?
I don't think it smells like Christmas yet, but it certainly is starting to look like Christmas.
And around what time does it start to smell like Christmas in your opinion?
At about
Christian?
6 p.m. on the 25th of December.
Well, when you have your tofu laced ham or something, Christian.
Yeah.
I agree though. This now I've actually been engaged with the Christmas spirit and the Christmas cheer here. It's the first sort of taste. It's the first sort of sense of Christmas that I've got.
Yeah, I feel, this has really gradually got me into the mood.
Well, because you know what we talk about the Christmas spirit and the Christmas vibe. I don't know what it is for you guys, but
Yep.
for me, I think definitely that feeling of getting into Christmas is in Australia. It's the hot summer weather getting beautiful, and it's friends having time off. Like that
But
to
that
me
makes no
is Christmas.
sense.
That's what I feel. That's to
That-
me, it's Christmas feeling.
That just shows how amorphic Christmas is. It's like when you say Merry Christmas to someone, it doesn't mean anything.
Sure.
It's like
Oh,
saying Sunday.
It doesn't mean, but it also doesn't mean something to a lot of people as well. So you can wish someone Merry Christmas. If they don't celebrate Christmas, they're gonna be pissed.
But Dion, question, when you're wishing someone a Merry Christmas, what are you wishing them?
I don't know. I think just no arguments with your family. That's pretty much it. No arguments with your family, and if you're cooking, that you don't overcook things.
What
Isn't that
is
it?
And you're right, because that would be a Merry Christmas. I've got through unscathed with the family. The food came out all right. It's a Merry Christmas.
What is a Yuletide? Do you know what a Yuletide is?
A
I
Yuletide
don't know.
is when the moon
if you don't like
is
that,
blinking in different colours.
Wait, Josh, Yuletide? Yuletide?
It's Yuletide cheer.
yeah, Yuletiding, Yuletide.
Wait, that's actually a word?
Yeah.
Wait a second. It's getting a little spooky in here. It's almost as if it's time for a guest.
Ooh, a Merry Christmas to a guest.
Merry Christmas.
One more time.
Merry Christmas.
That's my favourite one.
Merry Christmas.
Wonderful. I'll go get our guest.
Great.
Josh and Dion, do you mind vamping for a few minutes?
Maybe should we cut?
Absolutely.
We'll just go. Maybe leave it on the wide.
Sure.
Yeah. Well. So yeah, for me, Dion, that summer, that heat, that friends' time off, that is big Christmas spirit for me. How about for you?
Yeah, it's massive. And I think having a full-time job, that moment when you know, I've got 2 or 3 weeks. Josh, you don't have a full-time job. You do sort of sporadic work, which is starting to get quite envious of, jealous of, all of those words. But does it mean something different now that you don't have that 3-week window where you're like, well, this is when I get to relax?
A little bit, because right now I've just got my first week off this week after working during the election, and it's great. And the weather's been great, and it really is that Christmas feeling. So I remember when I was working full time, that treadmill getting in to the end of the year, you're getting close to it, things are wrapping up. There was a real Christmas feeling. But our guest is here.
Oh yeah,
Merry Christmas!
Oh my God, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Come on in. Here she is, the owner of the studio, and it just so happens to be my mum.
I thought it was the
Welcome.
real estate agent.
Everyone, say Merry Christmas to Janna.
Janna. Spelled
Oh,
J-A-N-A.
you got to flick the
Flip this one around.
good start.
There'll be a lot of this. There'll be
Yeah.
a lot of this, but
I'm
that's
getting
okay.
There we go.
And here's some panettone. Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas. Here's some panettone.
Look at
Thank you very much.
I'm
Get that.
assuming there's one at my door.
Oh, there
Surely.
will be. There'll
Look
be
at
one.
this, the
There will
Christmas
be.
panettone. Look at that. There it is. Bang.
Thank you so much for bringing a Christmas panettone, Mum.
I'll maybe
That's
pop it up
okay.
the front there.
Maybe we
have
can
some
give it
up.
to... Oh,
Dion.
would Dion like some Christmas panettone? Help yourself.
Merry Christmas.
Actually, Christian, just very quickly, we've been recording at your mum's house for, I think, probably leading up to 6 years in March, and you have said to us, I reckon, about on 20 occasions, hey, this year we should get your mum something.
Yeah.
And I think this is a perfect opportunity.
Wait a
because,
second, Dion.
Christian, your mum doesn't drink, your mum doesn't eat, your mum doesn't. What is your mum? What can we get your mum? And who better to ask? but
You
your
realise that every year, Mum, I have honestly said to the
Yes.
guys, we should get Mum a gift.
No.
She deserves a gift. And you know what we got you instead? We made you come onto the show and do something again for us.
That's the biggest gift I could ever have, guys.
Actually, when I come over to visit Mum, every once in a while, she's playing Welcome to Patchwork through the speakers.
I do.
Do you know? Do you know that Christian's coming over when you're doing that?
No, I have it on
she's
all
got
the
it
time.
24/7. just to be polite, if Christian happens to come over.
If the boys come, it just happened to be on.
So, Mum,
Yes.
we've got you in because when I think about Christmas, I think about one person. And after I think about St. Nick, I think about you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mum. But you've raised me with a healthy diet of Christmas decorations like they're being vomited after a bad meal. Honestly,
nice.
this room
here we go.
was empty.
Yeah, it was bare.
Bare.
Absolutely bare.
But then all of a sudden I said to Mum, hey, you got some Christmas decorations? Here we go.
There.
Why? Why Christmas decorate? What do you love about Christmas?
There's something about Christmas that in all of us, it just brings a happiness out in us. So go and listen to the carols. Look at decorating the house. It puts you in the mood straight away. You can get all different types of, like, I love things that are different. I don't know if I've got them here. Hang on a second. Can I pick this one here?
Yeah.
Like, for instance,
Absolutely.
you know, Christmas carols. Look at this.
So
I get it. I finally get Christmas.
That is tremendous.
And it's not just about cows. Look. Now that's,
Hang on.
Yes.
That I don't understand. That's funny and it's cute, but is that the Christmas spirit?
That's
for
it.
you?
Yes, because yes.
Before you show us number 3, Mum, can I just call out that we've had a few people.
Oh, no.
Philippa, hi Christian's mum, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Jul-
Christmas, Philippa.
Julia Galea, Merry Chrysler, Mum. You deserve 100 gifts.
Oh, thank you.
Including
And
the
unfortunately,
Chrysler.
that's it. 2 comments for you.
So those two, how long have you had the 2 talking box ons?
Oh, since they were little.
Really?
Yeah, because I'd
Since
love
who
to
were little, the talking box thing.
They grow.
My kids. Oh, I'm going to kill him. My kids. Because I always tried to do. I always tried to do things that would make them smile and make them laugh, and adding something different was something that I loved watching their faces when they'd see it, and people's faces as well when they come in. And it's not the same. You can have your tinsel and your Christmas tree, but then you're adding different things to the party.
I
So-
think that's the funniest Christmas decoration I think I've ever seen.
Well, honestly, we'll wait for this one. This one here,
Okay.
honestly, can I just preface it? This brought our household into tatters because every year Mum would pull this decoration out, much to the chagrin of the 3 other members of the household who absolutely despised it because every time you walk past it, it would... Could you please...
so it's got a sensor.
it's a French mistletoe.
It's a French mistletoe, and so it's got a
Right.
sensor that when you walk past it,
Yeah.
it goes off.
So he starts off. Here he goes.
Dixie holds with lots of kisses. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, and a bit racist as well. That's nice.
Sing in French. You know what I mean. Don't you?
So
Yeah.
What?
You in the
No idea. No idea what you mean.
just be hanging around.
He's a mistletoe.
Why
Yeah,
is he
no.
French? Why is he French, Jada?
Because he's sexy, Josh.
sexy mistletoe.
Yes.
Oh, because you kiss under the mistletoe.
Exactly.
Okay, it's a bit of a French kiss.
So you have it hanging up there, and every time someone walks by, you've got him singing.
You get
to
sexually
you.
assaulted.
Now think about
verbally.
this, guys. How
go.
many times when you lived at home would you walk from room to room?
A lot.
Never. I can't remember one time I did
Now
that.
imagine
Why,
if
Chris?
your mum owned multiple of these.
No.
Yeah. That's good.
How
Didn't
many?
it make
That's
you
very
laugh?
good.
Didn't it make you laugh?
It
when
didn't.
You walked by?
It brought us to
Didn't
rage.
you
Merry
walk around
Christmas.
going? Didn't you walk around going? Oh.
No, that was you.
Jana, out of interest, did
Yes.
you ever give them the cards that you open up that sing a song or make a sound? Did you ever expand the repertoire of that recorded toy?
Always.
Mum has a repository of cards that she found too funny to gift to people.
Oh no! Don't.
Are you serious?
An
So
entire
you saw them in
drawer.
the store, and you're like, "This is gold. This cannot leave this house."
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't give
Brilliant.
them away because they make me laugh. And
And I
Remember
remember
one of them? Do you remember one of the taglines or one of the things written on the card?
oh gosh, I saw one today.
Why?
Oh, what is it? It's an Elvis, and he's singing. If you're looking for trouble, you come to the right place.
It's a Christmas card.
God, that is good. That is bloody good, isn't it?
Oh, look. And it's not just that you buy these things, you can make your own, because especially now that we're not using masks as we were, look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Hard if it's a podcast, but can they see it?
Yeah, they can.
good.
If you point it,
Where do
watch,
I
Mum.
point it?
We'll go right to your. There you go.
That looks so good. Imagine if that was an N95 mask, how much better it would look as well.
So Mum has fashioned a mask into a Christmas angel.
Can I ask, did you see
That's
that
amazing.
online or you just did that yourself?
No, I saw it somewhere.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that's such a pity. You would have won. You would have won our only award for the night.
You know how long it took, seriously. But see, you can make
It's
your
beautiful.
own.
It's gorgeous.
And
there's
that's-
millions of those discarded
There's-
everywhere now. So we've got heaps.
But see, that's what the kids used to do. Last year we made our own bonbons.
Hey, who's we?
You
I feel
and
like,
Jasmine.
do you know what I feel like?
Oh, no.
Since we haven't been living here, I feel like what Mum does is she'll sit at the table, pretend that we're there, and be like, and Christian, would you like to make your bonbon? And then you move across to my seat and make a bonbon.
The French guy goes off, you be quiet.
I'm really interested. How did you make your own bonbon? And isn't the cracker in the bonbon the key part? And did you try and replicate that by going to Canberra, where
No,
the only place that's legal?
we just would say when they broke them, we'd all go, everyone just go, pop, And so everyone would just make that sound. But we got toilet rolls.
Yes.
And so when they came over to help me, and then we put something that was individual to each person.
Okay, so
when
it's
they
personalised
opened-
bonbons.
Yes.
yeah.
So here's the question. What if they lost the bonbon competition? So you're doing it with the person with the specific gift and you win it. And
Wow.
You're like, oh,
I
maybe-
really would have loved that plectrum. Turns out Nonna's got it now. And she shreds a mean guitar.
Jana, do you wear a Santa hat on around Christmas? And like, is your hair a consideration? Like the styling of your hair, not wanting to ruin it?
No.
What do you think when you put a hat on?
I put the hat on. I've got a Santa suit.
So,
Yeah,
well, you've
when-
got your little pin, your little light
I've
up
got my
happy
little-
face pin on
Yep,
today.
Yep, so that's shining.
Yep.
Do you have like a classic Christmas sweater or shirt that you're like, this is my classic all time, this is my
I
Christmas
have
top?
a T-shirt.
Okay.
A T-shirt.
And
What
what's
does it say?
Here we go.
Naughty but nice.
Oh God!
Merry Christmas.
I love mums like that.
Oh, no, that's cute. I don't wear that anymore now.
Why not?
Because you're grown up and you'll understand what it means.
She's just naughty now.
But when I was
Still
a kid,
nice.
Mum was rarely home on Christmas Day.
I don't wear that
But
now.
you love Christmas. How you
love
explained it
it.
was quite beautiful at the start. It's bringing joy and bringing fun. So what we were saying before you were on, John, we were saying, what does wishing someone a Merry Christmas mean? And I think for you, it's very
Yeah,
clear.
it
It's
is.
have a wonderful time. Let's spread joy. Let's spread cheer.
And it just gives you that chance to catch up with friends that you haven't caught up with before. And it gives you a sense
Before
of hope.
you've never caught up with them,
But they're very close.
What better time than Christmas?
Where is he? He's coming in through the ear. Where is he?
I'll tell you where he is, Mum.
Where is he?
There he is.
Where's little Dad?
Hey, here I am. Hello, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
See, it's any voice.
It's great.
I love it.
I think what I've worked out to be Jana's favourite work of Christmas is kind of putting an accent or theming or a tone on traditional Christmas things.
Yeah.
So you've got the cow or the cat doing the carol, the Elvis card, you've got the French guy. It's good.
Oh, it's not limited to Christmas, Josh. She's got them for Easter too.
Oh, really?
I do.
Hey, Jana, out
Yes,
of
we-
interest,
where is he?
with your
He's like
Your
Dickie Knee, isn't he?
Is
I
that
wish we had the whip sound effect.
I love being mocked from 10 kilometres away. It's great. Hey, Jana, out of interest, what is your single favourite Christmas decoration? And are you buying new decorations year on year, or are you a reuser? I'm interested in what people in the chat, people in the YouTube chat, do you reuse decorations, or do you go out and buy some new ones?
No, I reuse. And I still reuse. which
That's not that bad. That's a good thing.
I reuse the ones I've got.
No. Can I clarify the
No,
comment?
here we go.
She reuses, but she adds. Every year,
Oh,
there's more.
okay.
So now you
Okay.
have a full shed worth of Christmas decorations.
I do. I've got too many. And then you buy the tablecloths and you get all the decorations that go with it. And I still put up their decorations from when they were in kindergarten, the kids.
Yep.
The pig.
Macaroni
that
and cheese Santa.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
macaroni and cheese.
Sometimes if we if there's too many people for Christmas lunch, just get into the old decorations, cook it up.
I can't. Look, it's what they mean a lot. And then the books. I have a whole collection of Christmas books that we used to always read around the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
The Bible.
We don't remember Big Fat Rosie.
That's nice, Mum. Yeah. The
Big
book
Fat
was called
Rosie.
this is the issue is the book was called Big Fat Rosie.
Is that about a cow or something?
No, about a human woman.
Jesus.
No,
Yeah.
it
Ate too much
wasn't.
Christmas pudding.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
it
about
was horrible,
what about
but it was a great
stupid
book.
Bitch Barry as well. Is that what
Yeah.
you got?
So I imagine, Jana, I'm imagining this is your thought process. You're out at the shops and you see a Christmas decoration and you don't go, oh, I've got enough of those. You go, this looks great.
Yeah.
I've got to have this.
Yes.
This will make them laugh.
Does
this will be,
does
yeah.
money come into that? When you see it, is there anything
Yes.
goes or?
Yeah, it does. Because then I think to myself, well, that little toy is $30 and he's just going to come out once and then that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes I think I'll just get what he's going to say.
Can I just say,
is
I'll
it-
quickly go, let me just quickly go to the chat. Merry Christmas to my fave podcast. Thank you very much, Kate. I reuse, but add to. 2. So you've got Isabella
thanks,
as well.
Kate. Thanks,
and
Isabella.
Chris R. Is it Chris? Chis R. Presume that's going to be Chris. His rule is 1 new decoration every year is our rule. So their
Yeah,
household,
yeah.
1 new decoration every year.
Do you reckon Chris, is it particular to the Christmas tree? Because I feel like the Christmas tree, for our family growing up, there was like a staple of decorations that went on that tree. And that included like the little things you made in primary school and all
Yeah.
those kind of things. And rarely would that get added to. That was like
Yes.
the Christmas decorations for the tree, they were like set.
Hey, Josh, because
Yes.
I didn't grow up with Christmas, obviously. Just a quick question about decorating the Christmas tree, though. Do you have how are you putting a bauble on the tree, or how are you putting tinsel on? Do you have an
Yeah.
approach? Because you said a staple of Christmas. I was thinking that's genius. What about using staples to put stuff on? But do you have an approach? Like how are you going to put a bauble on a difficult part of the tree?
I do, and I'd like to hear, because Gianna feels like the Christmas expert here, but the baubles, if you've got a long string,
Yes.
you want to have that hanging low towards the bottom of the tree,
Yes.
and the heavy things to the bottom and lighter as you get to the top. Is that
Yes.
fair?
Yeah, but then you get all different sized balls. So
Yes.
you put small balls on top, and then you put the bigger ones underneath.
She's naughty but nice.
Sounds very. That is disgusting, and we'll have to mark this. We'll have to mark this YouTube stream as explicit just because of that, and that's a real show. We're going to lose so much revenue from that.
But I think generally it's like you do. Do you wrap the lights first or last?
Is Gianna even wearing pants?
The lights.
Where is he? Smack him on the head. Where is he?
A comment, Dion's become the elf on the shelf. Thanks, Lou, man.
Lights first.
Lights first.
Lights first.
And then you're going like your tinsels, right?
Tinsel,
And then you're onto your decorations.
decorations.
Yeah, okay.
And then
What's on the
And
top?
angel.
Angel?
Or star.
Angel,
A sexy angel?
with a mask on.
An angel or a star. This time we've got a star. I
What
alternate.
determines angel or star year to year?
Depends my mood.
Oh,
Oops.
wow.
I hit
Jesus.
this thing.
That's okay.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Does it vibrate? Does it?
Well, I think if
Not
you...
even nice.
It's disgusting. What a disgusting Christmas this is. I might just point out just very quickly. Eve says my nanny used to make Christmas trees out of striped umbrellas and hang baubles off them. We mocked her, but now my mum does the same. So my time will come. And she says this year my mum got a glass terrarium with plastic cacti in them and threw baubles in carelessly, but the baubles were new, so that's fancy. So that's nice. People are adding new decorations.
Philippa says we're a star family. I presume that means that she's the star
do
on
a
top, but I'm
star.
sure the
We're
family's absolute stars.
We were traditionally stars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think, I can't remember angels. I feel like it's always been stars.
we did have it, and then it fell off and broke, and we went to stars after
Oh,
that. But
okay.
we always had
Oh, that's
Didn't want to replace
Stars
the
never
angel.
break.
No.
the poor angel.
Mum,
Yes.
thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Honestly,
Thank you so much.
Also, a big thank you for those out there. Mum has generously let us use her home for 6 years. This used to be my sister's room. You have fed us, you have bathed us, you have watched us sleep. Make sure we haven't.
naughty but nice.
Yeah, naughty but nice. But from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for letting us
thank
record
you,
here.
Boys.
Thank you so much.
They're all my sons. They're all my sons, so I love all of them.
You're very
Thank
kind,
you.
Gianna. Very
Okay,
kind.
Mum.
Thank you so much.
Love you. Love you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Up to the middle
Gianna.
one there.
Merry Christmas,
everybody.
everyone.
And on that note, we might take a quick couple-minute break, but we'll be back very shortly. We'll see you soon.
Dance
Couple
now.
minutes, yeah.
Sounds good.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What a joy it was to have my mum finally on the show.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
And she's been there in our live shows at the Comedy Festival, Fringe Festival. She's been up on stage, but it's nothing like seeing her in
What
the
was
flesh.
great, she was genuinely terrified, and it always has been the idea of going on the show. So for her to push through for us, what a Christmas gift for us to have Gianna on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I mean that's the thing. It's a very intense room to be in because it's much smaller than you think, and we're
Yeah.
much larger than you think.
And the light is much brighter than you think.
It's an optical illusion, for sure.
Yeah, but we are getting into the Christmas spirit, and it is so funny looking over at Dion on the laptop.
Oh, it's really, I would much prefer to be in the same room as you guys. What a bloody shame. But I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Oh, it's working.
I'm doing my Christmas best.
Your Christmas best.
You've got a beautiful hat on, Dion.
Oh, thank you so much. Is it time for the Christmas wow of the year?
Oh, wow, with the Christmas.
Oh, wow, of the Christmas.
Oh, wow of the Christmas.
Okay. All right. The 12 days of Christmas is the period in Christian theology that marks the span between the birth of Christ and the coming of the three wise men. It begins on December 25 and goes through to January 6. And also, the 4 weeks preceding Christmas are collectively known as the Advent, which begins 4 Sundays before Christmas and ends on December 24. Oh, Christmas wow.
Oh, Christmas wow.
Oh, Christmas, wow.
Wow.
Christmas wow.
How great's that? The 12 days of Christmas. Is it leading up to... I always thought it was leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
But it's from Christmas, when Christ is born, to when the three wise men rocked up.
Hey, do you guys like an Advent calendar? What do you think of them? You mentioned the word Advent then, Josh. What, have you ever got one where you open up the little
Yeah,
rubbish?
I used to love opening it on the 4th Sunday before Christmas and going from there. Yeah, it used to be a staple of putting it in our room and opening and getting the chocolate. And you'd have a little run sometimes where you'd forget for a couple days.
Yeah.
And eat 2.
I
Just
just...
that chocolate is shocking as well.
Yeah,
That
it is
chocolate tastes
so
like shit.
shocking.
But it tastes so
Yeah.
unique, doesn't it?
What do you mean? It tastes like it's been in plastic for 2 years.
That's what I mean.
That's unique.
I never taste chocolate like Advent calendar chocolate,
So you're-
except in an Advent calendar.
So you're saying it's a
Yeah.
taste that you need to go back for?
No, I'm not saying it's good taste. I'm saying it's unique taste.
It's
So
the
they-
taste of the season.
Tis the taste. I think they could have a chocolate bar that was Advent calendar chocolate.
And do you think it would sell well?
I think it would sell. You sell in packs of 24, I guess, right? No, I reckon that would sell because it's such a unique taste.
But the taste is old and moldy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Christian, speaking of old and moldy taste, what is the most disappointing lolly that you can get? You know how sometimes you go to a reception desk and you reach into that bowl and you
Yeah.
take out a lolly, you go, what the fuck? Why
think
is this part of the plastic?
It's the mint jelly for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a mint jelly because... And it's always in a dentist's surgery, isn't it? They go like, well,
Yeah.
Jelly.
yeah, like a little mint jelly because you brush your teeth with peppermint. So here's a mint jelly.
So
Fresh
it's
in
like
the breath.
chocolate on the outside and a little jelly ball.
No,
in the
no, no.
middle.
It's just a goo. It's jelly goo lolly that's mint flavored with sugar on the outside.
Oh, those ones.
And it's
They're like
disgusting.
kind of hard, but...
No. It's just
squishy.
listen, it's a lolly.
Okay. I'll tell you...
Hang on.
I think...
What constitutes lolly? Is it just sugar or does it actually have to taste good?
Sorry? Lolly?
Sorry, it must
lolly?
be dropping out.
I think the best one you can get is a individually wrapped Mentos. I think they're peak
they're
bowl
good.
for things.
Josh, do
yeah.
you prefer a mint or a fruity one of those?
I like the fruity ones if it's like I have a little cheeky taste, but if it's like around related to food, I'm like, yeah, give me a little mint boy at the end.
You know what I always forget when having a minty or a individually wrapped Mentos that's peppermint flavored is that for the moment that you've got it in your mouth, fresh breath. A couple of minutes after you finished it, stinky breath.
Stinky breath.
Stinky sugar
Really?
breath.
Actually, do you know what? Eve says, she's talking about candy canes in the chat. I had a candy cane the other day because I don't celebrate Christmas. I didn't realize, is the standard mint flavored?
Yeah, that's the normal flavor, just mint.
Really?
Boy. Yeah. Do you crack or do you lick and suck?
Sorry?
Do you
We're
crack?
talking about candy canes, Josh.
Do you crack?
Josh, get Gianna's t-shirt on.
Do you crack or do you lick and suck a candy cane? It's
It
a
depends
genuine,
where you
legitimate
are.
question.
It depends where you are. You don't want to be a cock tease in the office. So like,
So just at home. Otherwise,
I-
you're just snapping it off.
I think
Just
I
know you go to
suck
town.
till my cheeks are gone. Like a real power suck.
should we get Gianna back on?
But what I love when sucking on a candy cane is when you remove all the color and you realize that it's just a big chunk of white sugar.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my favorite
disappointing.
part.
Difficult to unwrap, though. They're very tightly wound often.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, the
They
packaging's
are.
hard.
Why are they vacuum sealing them like that?
Because they need to last forever.
Yeah, right. They're probably like Christmases and Christmases ago. They just go, yeah, bring them out.
Oh,
Come on.
a couple of definitely crack and chew. A crack and
interesting.
chew.
Yeah.
But it's
Hey,
over too soon.
Ignorant
Crack
question.
and chew. Over too soon. Lick and suck. That's going to last you. Good luck.
You did it.
I tried.
What is the cane? What is the candy cane?
The cane. It's a cane. It's a staff. Something that you walk
For
with.
a little elf, I guess, right?
Sorry, you're saying it's a disabled elf?
A little elf has an elderly elf has a little candy cane.
Is there a
that
candy frame as well?
Candy zipper frame.
I thought that the candy cane was part of the decorations at the North Pole.
Oh. No, what about like candy crutches? Can we have those as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just all
great
the
question
sporting-
from Rebecca. Which end do you start with? Oh, that's a whole episode.
yeah.
That is a whole episode.
I go with the
We'll
hook,
spin
I
that
think.
off.
Tell me
I'll hold by
that
the bottom.
feeling of whipping your tongue in the hook. That's great.
I'm sorry. Whipping your tongue in the hook.
Yeah, you put the hook end in your mouth and you kind of like weasel your tongue in.
I don't know about
Like
that.
in and out, and you're kind of doing a
Could we-
snake.
I
Like
hope
a
someone
snake
in the
charmer.
chat does the same thing.
For absolutely no reason, can we all say at the same time, whipping your tongue in a hook?
Whipping your tongue in a hook.
Whipping your tongue.
So
Lou Man has said that's a rule. We've probably bitten off more than we can chew. I can't remember what the rule was.
probably which end do you start with?
Oh,
What do you?
yeah.
I will hold it like an.
Sorry, I thought that was our rule.
I will generally hold it by the straight end because if that to me feels like the handle end, not an umbrella handle. It's not an umbrella handle. Which the cane, the top of the cane is what you would hold. So maybe it should be you hold it by the curved bit and you start on the other end. But I think I tend to hold by the stalk. What do you guys do, Dion?
I think I snap and crack one. Snap
Just
and
straight
crack.
away.
I think that's it.
Like
yeah,
the
and just-
loop.
Yeah, because I think my teeth, I've got quite resilient teeth. I feel I started with buck teeth and we talked about that back patches ago. But my teeth can take anything. I can hammer through that. So I'm crack and then a bit of suck and then just chomp it up. Just chomp it up.
So candy cane's gone pretty quickly for you, Dion.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got no idea what I'm doing.
Is that the same behavior with a lollipop?
Are you crazy?
How about you, Christian?
Lollipop. It's just about like how long can you go before cracking into it, and just
There
doesn't
is that
happen for
moment
long.
with a
Yeah.
lollipop that you make the call.
I feel like for me, it's always by accident. Like for some reason, my mind wanders for a brief moment, and then my teeth do the chomping.
Yeah.
and there'll be a disconnect between my teeth and my mind, and I'll go, no, whoa, too early. There was so much left.
That's the thing, right? If you go too early, it just becomes a waste of, like, you might as well just have bought a thing without a stick. You know? But the fact you've got the stick, you're like, give me that as long as possible. I'm
Yeah.
holding by the stick.
Oh.
If you go the crack too early, just give me a hard candy.
One of my favorite moments is when you get a good chew down on the end of the stick and a little bit of sweetness pops out, like marrow. That
the
is
little,
a Christmas miracle.
yeah, the little bit squirts out at the end. How flat are you squashing the end?
Oh, I really chump in.
And you stick with it for a while?
Yeah.
How long are
It's
you sticking with
completely mangled.
a lollipop stick that is void of lolly?
I probably go 15 minutes. Dino?
That's good.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Devoid of lolly?
Yeah.
What are you doing with it? It's not a Chinese restaurant where you're trying to get the Mongolian beef out of your teeth. It's you're out in the open. Wait, so you're saying you've just got the stick and then it's in your, and like, are you
Something
like a cigarette?
Yeah, there's something about the chewing of the stick and the same as having the toothpick in the mouth. It's the same for me as well. When I finished eating an icy pole, I'll keep the stick in my mouth for a good 15, 20 minutes as well, chewing, because
Icy pole stick's no good.
I love the flavour of the wood and a little bit of the sweetness.
Oh, you like splinters as well?
Okay.
what?
In the chat, tell us if you like the flavour of wood.
The split. You can't stick with an icy pole stick too long because it splinters and will cut up your mouth. You get like you shouldn't even bite in. You shouldn't even break it.
The wet wood splinter doesn't actually splinter your tongue.
Don't. It's too much.
Nah.
Once you finish that icy pole, you maybe have a little crunch and then you're done.
It's kind of like lemongrass. You know the fibrous lemongrass?
Yeah.
It's a bit
yeah.
like that.
So you give it a hammer and then you eat it.
Exactly.
Hey, can I ask you, in terms of gifts, would you ever give like food as a gift on Christmas? Like, would you ever give like a thing of chocolate, or like would you steer away from food?
Chocolates is a great Christmas gift.
Really?
Some nice chocolates. Not like your favourites or
But
whatever.
what's a nice
Wait,
chocolate?
what's
that's
wrong with
nice
a
enough
Go to
as
like
a gift.
Go to like Hague's or something.
I don't know if I received a Haig's gift of chocolate.
Hang on. It's not pronounced Hagues, is it?
What is it?
It's got to be Hayes.
Merry Christmas.
Haze.
Hagues.
Hagues.
Why wouldn't you pronounce the G?
Is it French? Bring that toy out again. We're going to get that guy to pronounce it.
I've been to eggs, chocolates. Kiss me.
A gift of Haig's chocolate for me, I feel like is an insufficient gift.
Well, the level of relation is important there, obviously. But I'm saying to
yes.
me that Gene was saying, would you give food? I think a sort of high-end chocolate is a good Christmas gift. I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. Like at the end of the day, it's better than getting another pair of socks, right?
Yeah, because you're definitely going to eat the chocolate.
Yeah,
And because
you're not
I've
gonna
got
eat the socks.
I've got so many socks. I reckon I've got about 30 pairs of socks. I don't know what do you do with you've got the excess socks? You can't. None of them are worthy of being chucked out. None of them are worthy of going to the op shop. What do I do?
I go through my socks. I'd love to have too many socks.
Would you like, Josh? Would you like some of my socks?
What kind of socks?
They're pattern socks.
How worn are they?
Not that. Or they've been worn.
I'm
but
not taking
that
Dion's
worn.
secondhand socks.
Why not?
We've got different shaped feet, and there is a molded to his feet.
You don't think you'd be able to
That's fair.
remold the sock?
I don't want his socks.
Does anyone want in the chat? Does anyone want a pair of my socks?
It's a good question. I am happy with in terms of gifts and like general gifts. I think now these days, for me, surprises are a bit more few and far between, and I'm okay with that because
Yeah.
a functional gift. I'm more than happy with a functional gift. That can
Really?
Be, yeah,
Josh,
I'm fine with that.
Surely that's not the Christmas spirit. The Christmas spirit's always about surprises, isn't it? Gifts
it's-
are always about surprises. I'm big on that. People would know that from listening for a couple of years now.
I think it's really rare as I've got older that I will get a surprise for Christmas because it's very much what do you want?
Exactly
And I'll
right.
get it for you. And I'm okay
Christian,
with that.
do you like that? Do you like that, Christian? I hate
I-
that.
I think-
love a surprise.
Yeah, but Dion, you love gift giving. It's one of your
do.
big love languages. Whereas for me, I'm not huge on receiving gifts, and even a practical gift. I'd rather just receive nothing. But I have really rehearsed the receipt, the face and the script when I receive
Can you do
a
it?
gift.
Can we do this, Christian?
Yeah,
so if I give you some Haze or Hagues chocolates,
Hang on. Let's determine first. Is
Yes.
this a gift you like or a gift you don't like or a gift
I
you're
see.
ambivalent about?
I am completely ambivalent about it. So let's say
Okay.
it's like pajama pants or something.
Okay. So
Right?
they're going to be used, but it's not exciting, it's not interesting, but it's not like I hate this.
Give me the gift.
Okay. Well, Christian. Merry Christmas! Here you go, mate. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you so much.
I thought
Opening it. Hang on. Honestly, I have been looking for pajama pants for so long.
You lie.
Great.
So you lie.
Yeah, lie through my teeth. Absolutely.
I felt that. That was great.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I bought it.
Because
I was
I-
hook, line, and sinker.
I have rehearsed it, and it makes the person feel nice to go, oh, they needed this thing. But I think there's a part of that person's mind that goes, they're just saying this to get the interaction over and done with, but I'm happy they put the effort in.
Because I think I think it's very hard to when I give a gift and the person really likes it, I can tell instantly. If it's really great, I feel you can see it on their face, the way they respond to you, that you get that one slice, that tiny little moment, and I feel like I can tell if it's genuinely great or not.
Yeah, okay.
And
So
anything-
what are you looking for?
I think it's almost like a slight pause as they assess what it is and they work it out. It's that moment of them working out what it is. Because there is that moment where they're opening, they're peeling it back, they maybe read the
The
thing or
fuck
they
are you
see
giving
the
them
thing.
like a puzzle?
No, you know what it's like. Like literally, I'm talking about literally you're revealing what it is and you're starting to read what it or you're looking at what it is. Is it a shirt? Is
yeah,
it pants?
yeah,
as
yeah.
you open it out, whatever.
What a beautiful moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because, so in that, well, okay, Dion, question for you. Let's say that there's a lot of wrapping paper and the person is in front of you. How are you trying to act when you're tearing off the wrapping paper?
I think the first thing you're wanting to do, you're wanting to give it a little bit of a shake. Give it a bit of a shake.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people hate the shake. Some people hate the feel. Like when you're sort of trying to work out what it is. Because you shouldn't be trying to work out what it is, right? But that's the instinct. Because you're almost trying to build up more
It's just a
more
pantomime.
anticipation.
It's a
just
pantomime. It's a
exactly.
show.
And then you got to work out
Big
how
arms.
much...
Whoa!
What is it? Give it a shake.
And then you got to work out, how am I opening this thing? Am I going to rip it like a little child? Or am I going to rip it? Or am I going to take it off so that it could potentially be reused? I mean, you're really unlikely to be reusing that paper, right? But I think I start to take it off respectfully and I just rip it off.
Yeah.
You just rip it off.
I think, Dion, you are... Yeah, you're ripping indiscriminately. As I think you would guess, I will go for the tape. And I will go to specifically
Oh my God,
for the
that's
tape.
so frustrating. But I've heard that takes you hours sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
Are
How about
serious?
you, Christian?
So
What are
hang
you
on,
doing?
if the person who's giving you the gift is there, you then remove the tape strip at a time.
No. I'm not talking about like I peel off the tape. I'm talking I go to the tape. I don't just like rip the paper anywhere. I'm like, I will get that bit of tape, get that bit of tape.
Reverse origami.
Yeah, but I'm not like peeling the bits of tape off, but that's where I'm going with the weak points in it.
Yes.
Separate that, separate that, separate that. It opens out like a beautiful flower.
Well, yeah, it's a good point.
It's a beautiful flower. I love it.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful flower. I think the way that it is intended to be opened is the rip. I don't
Really?
think it's meant to be looked at from the end down. And because that's getting a cross section of the gift, and that's not what you want. You don't look at the earth, mantle, core, surface. You look from the top down.
So will you do the tear a strip off and try and what you get in that little window you see, do you try and work out what it is?
Oh, and
you
then you try
pause
and
for a
work it
second.
out.
You pause for a second
Very
and go,
good.
oh, it's a set of steak knives.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
because it's too much anticipation for the gift giver.
You just want to get it done as quick as possible?
You got to get to the reaction. That's
about-
all they want.
Can I ask for a shout out? Who is the person in your life that is the best person to give a gift to? I have mine in mind. Who's the best person to get the best reaction, the most appreciative? Mine is, I think it's underrated, and not many people would guess it, but it's my dad. My dad is such a good person to give a gift to. Any sort of thought, even the thought that you've got him a gift or thought of getting him a gift, he's thrilled with it. And he absolutely loves. He loves the thought.
Did he ever
What
ask you
about
a
guys?
rotten question about the gift?
Dion, will your dad do the shake?
My dad does the shake. He does the shake and he'll go, left brain,
I'm about
left side of brain, right side of brain.
I could totally imagine your dad doing the full show. There's a half, there's an interval, there's a break between.
He tucks
it.
his top in.
Yeah, you got to
sits
get
down.
tickets for it. All right, we go the first act of opening the gift.
But he loves it. He's so appreciative. What about you guys? Is there someone that you're like, I'll get a good reaction?
I think my dad's pretty good. Like,
That's great.
yeah, when you get him whatever, you always get a pretty good reaction out of dad as well.
Yeah, and likewise my mum, because I know immediately. It's because you know them, right? It's the people that you know intimately well. That you
and
go,
there's that trust.
my mum, I know if I make anything by hand, whether it be a card, a little mixtape, whatever it is,
Or a
that's it.
handshake.
That's it. Yeah, exactly right. But that's it, and you just know that.
Is that easier then for you?
No,
because you're like, anything I give her, she's
Good
going to go over the
question.
top. So do you lose the scale because you're like, if I get mum an amazing gift, it's the same as if I made her macaroni Santa.
Well, because there is a tipping point where if you buy her something very expensive, she likes it a little more than the homemade gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just
Yeah.
got to find the balance.
Mum, I made you a bag. Very expensive bag. Oh,
I made you a card of a Gucci bag.
Do you know what my favorite gift is? It's a Patreon subscription, isn't it? And we segue to the whole purpose of this live. No, not really, not the whole purpose of the live stream. But if you do want to get us a gift, Christmas present, you can listen. You can become a. You can become a Patreon if you go to patreon.com/Broken to Patchwork. In fact, you know what? I'm going to call it, and I'm not going to consult you guys. The first person, who becomes a new patron in this live stream, will win a Patchwork mug.
A mug.
Free of charge. And Josh will hand deliver it if it's within a 5-kilometer radius.
Yeah, I can
But
do
we'll
that.
give you a mug. So if anyone wants to sign up to Patreon, patreon.com/Broken to Patchwork. God, this costs a lot, doesn't it? This show.
Here's another question for you guys. I think for me, Christmas Day, if we hone in on Christmas Day, the day,
Yes.
Christmas Day for me is a family day, not a friend's day. I don't think, I've never really hung out with friends. I've always been like, it's a day for the family. After Christmas, before Christmas, absolutely. But Christmas Day to me feels exclusively reserved for family.
Well, I like a friend being a guest appearance at the family day. A few years ago, we had a mutual friend of ours, Chris, came to our family Christmas, he was a celebrity. Because everyone's sick of the same faces.
Right.
New person comes in, fresh blood.
Yes, new stories.
Have a little taste of this.
Oh, and he's got Christmas stories as well.
He can
Christmas
recycle
stories.
those. Oh, what's your family like? How do they do it?
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you guys, where does the card sit on Christmas? Like, I don't put a lot of effort into the Christmas card. What needs to go into the Christmas card? Are you writing
with the gift?
a big boy? Yeah.
No, I don't really write sentimental Christmas cards. I reserve that for birthdays, I think. I'll do a sentimental birthday thing, but a Christmas is very much the gift is the thing. That's the thing. This is from Josh to X.
Yeah, I think I've stripped
right,
it,
X.
I've stripped it back so much that I no longer do the card nor the wrapping. I just give the gift as is.
Nah, come on.
What?
That's... Wait. Are you putting it in
What?
a bag?
No. It's just handed
next
over.
year-
So when do
Next
they
year-
see it?
What do you mean, when do they see it? When I give it to them?
No. So there's a moment. Is it in your bag? Do you walk in the room with it?
No,
How does
it's,
that
you know,
work?
the room that's full of gifts.
There's the gifts unwrapped at the bottom of the tree.
It's not under the bottom of the tree. And to be honest, it is for my nephews. So they're
What are you talking about?
3 and 6 months.
This does not fit with you at all.
No,
I think it's a
don't
lie.
like. I know. I
Is
don't.
it a lie?
It's not a lie.
Let's play
I
the
don't
game.
like wrapping my gifts. I
Because
just
of
think,
waste, Christian? Waste
No,
is
it's got nothing to
shit
do with waste. It's got to do with effort and me being shocking at wrapping gifts.
Ah, shocking at wrapping gifts. Josh, what do you like at wrapping gifts?
I'm great at wrapping gifts, and that's no excuse. That's disgusting that
What's
you don't wrap that you
disgusting?
don't wrap the gifts.
So for you, it's about the surprise of the gift.
You've got to have it wrapped.
Why?
Take it to the store and buy it with them.
Yeah, do that. What is? Think about it. What is the point? What are you trying to do?
It's fucking Christmas, dude.
I got them something.
We've got huge news. Patron's just signed up. Rebecca's just signed up. Free mug for Rebecca.
Rebecca!
Thank you so much. That's lovely. That's very, very generous of you. That's the only present you could get us that we care about.
Rebecca.
Merry Christmas.
That's huge. That's huge. I still don't get that.
Thank you.
You would always wrap it. You would always wrap a gift.
Listen,
down.
for a birthday, I'm wrapping. But for Christmas, it's something different.
Bizarre. Utterly bizarre.
I just...
Hey, Christian.
Yeah.
Can you find your sticky tape? Is that usually easy to find? Like, is that something that's a battle? And how are you using the sticky tape? It's grabbing off little bits, putting them on the side of a table.
It's all a bit much. The wrapping. It's all a bit
Wrapping's
much.
not too bad. I enjoy it. You've got to work out once you've got your few gifts to do and you've got last year's wrapping paper. But
Sorry, Josh. I might interrupt you with the chat. Eve, excuse me, but for my birthday, Josh handed me the thing he'd ordered me still in the parcel packaging. It wasn't wrapped. He's a hypocrite.
That is shocking. Did he give you the tracking number as well? That's appalling.
Hey, Josh.
Merry Christmas.
okay. I ordered it late. It was about 3 weeks late as it was. The moment had gone. The moment was past. So she got to unwrap the packaging of the parcel.
So it was wrapped. It was still
if
wrapped.
you
It was wrapped to a degree. So she got to open
Okay,
a thing.
so the wrapping actually doesn't matter. So would you be happy if I handed over the gift in a plastic bag?
Great question. I think it needs to be covered in some way. I'd be a lot happier with it to be covered in some way.
Interesting. Philippa has said the point is that you excitedly look at the gift with your name on it under the tree.
That is huge.
Oh, that's nice. And that's nice. You try, yeah. Or are you allowed to, if your name is on the present, are you allowed to move the present around so you can see which might be yours?
Ah,
You know what I mean? Have you allowed to do that?
a bit of preliminary investigation, Dion.
What do you reckon, Josh? Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, unless someone specifically says like, don't touch. You know, if there's a particularly heavy thing or something that gives it away, they're like, you're not allowed to touch that. You know, or they're giving you a box of marbles, and they know if you pick it up, you'll know. Oh, it's a box of marbles. My favorite.
Thank you so much. Honestly, last week I was looking for a box of marbles.
I had these criminals chasing me, and I just didn't have anything to throw in their way. I think it's fine to move and like that's part of the joy, right? If the present's under the tree, it is there to be inspected, and I think it's
You're
open.
right.
It's open season.
You're right. Hearing this and reading the chat, I need to start wrapping my gifts again.
Great.
And
Do you know what it is, Josh? I had this experience at work. We had a Kris Kringle, and like I wanted to sort of try and pick out which was my gift, and I was sort of moving them around. I was like, no. The actual gift and the size of the gift has to be a surprise. But Josh, are you up for a Kris Kringle?
Nah.
Christopher Kringle? Really?
Depending
you
on the
won't
group.
participate in it?
Yeah, the last workplace I did one. Often, like at a workplace, there's a few people I'll get on with well, and there's other people I'm like, yeah, you're friendly with them, but I don't know them that well. And so I'm like, I don't want to just be part of, oh, cool, I drew someone I don't really know that much about. Here's a $20 JB voucher. Here's a movie voucher. Pointless. And then I get the same back.
I reckon that says, like, for me, like, I was in a Chris Kringle thing, and I knew one of the guys liked camping. So I got him a solar shower thing. Like and it was amazing. It was called solar, which is solar. You can pay $10,000 to have solar on your roof, or it's just literally a plastic bladder that you leave out in the sun. They call that solar. They call it solar for a shower. But I thought that was a nice idea. So maybe the Chris Kringle present. So as a New Zealand stream. Maybe there needs to be more thought that goes into it. Maybe it's not the JB voucher. It's the one thing about that person.
Yeah,
you're like,
but that's what I'm saying. I will draw someone I don't know that much about, and I don't care enough to go out of my way to go, I'm going to find you a perfect gift because it's going to be $20, and it's hard to get something personal for that much.
It actually requires, the moment that you put a framework for cost, it requires way more effort, doesn't it?
Right?
But I have thought about it, and there are some nice free things you can do that are nice gifts.
Free things?
Yeah, free. Like go to a park, have a little, sit
Yeah,
down.
you can't give that for a Chris Kringle.
Yes, you can.
Go to the park.
Yeah, write on a piece of paper. I will go to the park with you.
Yeah, right.
Just looking in the chat, Rebecca says, wrap prezzies with newspaper or scraps of fabric if you're environmentally conscious. Beautiful. But Kiss R says, you got to do bad Santa at a workplace. I couldn't agree more. Have you both done bad Santa before?
Was it bad gifts? Is it?
No, it's where people can steal your gift.
It's so good. It's so much fun. That's got to be the thing to do. Introduce a bit of bad vibes into the workplace.
I don't know, because then you steal someone's gift, and for some reason, they hate you for the rest of the night.
My problem's not fixed with that. Because the thing is, I don't want to have to. I'd rather just not be part of it, because what I'm going to get is going to be unpersonalized anyway. I don't care if I'm going to get a $20. I'll just go to the movies myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be part of that exchange, and I'm very happy to not have that moment. It's not the Chris Kringle to me. I'm largely thinking about workplace context.
Yes,
I just don't care for it. I'd rather just, I don't know. I don't get value out of it, and I don't want to invest the time in it. And to me, it's not a big enough thing. It's not like the whole evening is dictated.
Yeah.
It's like a small thing.
Doesn't a Chris Kringle take way too long?
Yeah.
And doesn't everyone love to say that they were the ones that got you the gift?
Yeah, it's meant to be a secret, right?
You got to reveal the gift at the end. I know you're not meant to.
I know, but it's just so annoying, isn't it? It's like, you got the scotch, did you? Yeah, I picked that one.
Well, that's the other thing, right?
Dance.
If you get dogged and you get the shitty thing and someone else gets a good thing, you're like, this sucks. And then if you're the one who gave the shitty thing, you're like, I thought it was a joke.
So what do you do? What do you do if you get a shit present? You obviously can't do anything at the time, but what's are you re-gifting?
Oh, thank you so much. I was looking for a deck of cards last week.
It's good. It works. It works very well. I think you would take it, but I'm getting better these days at getting rid of stuff and not trying to keep as much things as I used to. So I think these days, with a gift I don't really care that much about, I'm happy to try and move it on quickly. Yeah. Whereas previously I would have not.
So question to you both. Let's say you receive a bad gift. Is that getting re-gifted?
I don't think I've ever re-gifted a thing because... maybe if it's like a bottle of wine or something that I'm like, I don't drink wine.
Okay.
That kind of just goes to the house. I'm sure I've re-gifted that once or twice before.
Merry Christmas, house.
Yeah.
Josh, if someone said to you, hey, where'd you get the bottle of wine from? Was there a part of you that would go... I got it last week.
No one would ask that. Why would they ask that? Dan Murphy's.
No, that's
sure,
right?
right?
You get it from a winery. That's true. No one would ask. That's a very good point.
Josh, you know nothing about wine. I was like, I did pretty good, didn't I?
One of the most awkward things that happens at our family Christmas is still that I receive gifts from my aunties, who I think give me gifts because they gave me gifts as a child, and then they never reached a point of conclusion where they were like, well, I guess this is the year that we cut it off.
Well, what's the last gift?
Yeah.
Do they have to mentally go, this is the last gift for
But I've
Christian?
tried. Year after year, I'll say, I probably, it's probably at the point that you don't have to give me gifts anymore.
No, you need to posit it as this is the last one. Not you don't need it anymore. You need to go, this is your last one. Make it big, make it special.
This is it. Enough gifts.
Yeah.
I've had it up to here with your gift.
Yes. And then they know, okay, it's the last one. I'll make it special. I'll make it big. And then the next year you go, you got me the big one last year. It was huge. It was amazing. We're done.
Do you think that people would carry on that memory to the year after?
You would remind them of it.
So I have to message.
You would. Well, at the moment, you're messaging saying, hey, don't buy me anything, right?
It's in the moment where they hand over a little bag.
And you shouldn't have.
No, I don't. I would never say you shouldn't have. I would never say that.
Why not?
Because I hate that.
Dion?
You should. No, I'd never say that phrase. Not because I wouldn't mean it, but just it's not a phrase that would come naturally to me. Oh, you shouldn't have. I think I'd just say, that's lovely.
I think I'd go, that's so nice of you. That's very kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
wow.
You should, yeah. You should.
I would say, I would say, I think it's, you didn't need to do that. I think I might say that.
But they did it.
Yeah.
So what point are you trying to make?
I'm trying to go, take it back.
Yeah.
Give it to someone else.
Seriously, you didn't need to, and you shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have. You should know me well enough to get that out of this fucking house.
Yeah.
Christian, Josh, if we do want if we do want presents, I think it might be time to go to the shopping centre and really ask the man or the person that we really want to get the presents from. Christian, would you cue the music? Is that the music?
I don't know. I'm reusing another.
Oh, actually, hang on 1 second. Christian, Josh, riff a bit.
Sure. So we're going to go into a sketch shortly, but before we do, Christian, you were saying you are back to rapping. We brought you around. You're going to rap again.
I will start to rapping. I always rapped for birthdays because I feel like that's personal, but for Christmas,
we're back at the shopping centre.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was quick.
Oh, is someone on Santa's lap at the moment?
What do you mean is someone on Santa's lap?
I think Josh is on Santa's lap, isn't he?
Ah, sure.
Oh, wrapping up.
I need to do a voice that's not Dion's child voice. It's really hard. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hey, Merry Christmas. I'd like to get for Christmas some new shoes, baby.
I'm sorry, small man. Do you mind hopping off the lap?
Okay.
This is for children
Well,
only.
thank you so much, baby, for my new shoes.
Back to the south with you.
Get out of the fucking way, would you?
Oh, no.
Trying to get a gift from Santa. Hi, Santa.
Hello, little Timmy.
Yeah, how do you remember my name every year, Santa?
You're wearing a name tag.
Oh, yeah, I should really start wearing that. God, that's embarrassing, isn't it? You go to a conference, leave the name tag off, and then you got that little pin through your shirt, don't you? That little bloody hole.
Now, I would like to posit that perhaps you're getting a little too old to be sitting on Santa's lap.
I've been thinking that as well, Santa, and I've been thinking I need to have, I need some career progression. Okay, or even character progression, Santa.
Yes, this sketch has stagnated year after year.
It has, but I'd like to take a leaf out of... Have you heard of Elon Musk?
I have heard of Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dick, isn't he? And I just heard he's put up a poll on Twitter saying that he wants to be CEO, or does he want to be CEO or not? And Santa, I think I'm going to put my hand up.
You want to be CEO of Twitter?
Yeah, I think I do, because I think that CEO would be good, but also Dictator Dan, he's got a lot of he's making TAFE free in Victoria as well, so that's another career option. So I was looking at a couple of options. I was thinking I could be a hair salon assistant. I could get into palliative care as well. But really, I was thinking I could be a youth support worker, so I get my hands on some crack, I reckon, Santa.
And what would you like for Christmas, Timmy?
I'd bloody love some crack, but Santa, I've been thinking about it. There's a lot of people, the trajectory of these sorts of things, that usually sort of me being spoiled and then coming back to being sort of a little bit more heartwarming. A lot of people in the world are less fortunate than me. So I was thinking of making them even more less fortunate than me, meaning of making them more fortunate. And Santa, this year, I'm going to donate my gift back to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's a butt plug, Santa.
Oh no.
Oh, Timmy.
Oh ho ho!
And Santa, in true Timmy fashion, give me that beard of yours. I'm going to set it alight with this homemade bonbon. Up you go.
No, Timmy, not again.
Up you go.
Oh!
Merry Christmas, Santa, you bird bastard.
Oh, very good. Very good. Timmy back in fine form. Merry Christmas
hell.
to Timmy and Merry Christmas to Santa.
Oh, you put a hat on, Dion.
It's me.
It was Key.
It was me all along.
Oh my. I mean, it just so happens that that same background music. I mean, Josh, we've just enjoyed a very delicious Chinese meal.
Chinese Christmas meal. This Chinese Christmas restaurant, it's unbelievable.
It's so good. They're always open on Christmas Day, aren't they?
And the way they serve traditional Christmas food in a Chinese style, it's unlike anything I've ever seen.
It's like a ham with some star anise on top.
But that meal, that meal,
He came and went, this wasn't Hanukkah.
he's got nothing else to do, nowhere else to be on Christmas. But that was very filling. But you know the cool thing
Yes, Josh.
about this Chinese Christmas restaurant is they've got customized bonbons. They have amazing Christmas facts in them. So maybe Christian, we can pull a Christmas bonbon and I'll start to read what the Christmas fact is inside.
For sure, let's give it a go.
Okay. Okay. Traditionally,
Christmas
Will
always
bring
cheer
to
reindeer
and
children.
hey, that's not that bad.
and not that funny either.
Traditionally, Christmas will bring cheer to reindeer and children.
alike. Dion, did you want to try cracking a little bonbon with Josh?
Absolutely. Love to crack on with Josh.
All right, let's go.
Jesus
Died
In
mistletoe.
Jesus died in mistletoe. Christian, do you want to? We'll do another one.
What time is it? It's getting late.
We'll do another one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh. A
Christmas
Carol
should
always
be
sung
at
1
PM
on
Yom.
Kippur.
Well done, Christian. Well done.
a
Christmas carol should always be sung at 1 PM on Yom Kippur.
Oh, these bonbons, amazing facts.
Yeah.
Can we do one more just for the road?
Yeah,
This has
sure.
been
Yeah.
very
I'll do another one.
enjoyable.
All right,
another one.
one more.
Traditionally,
Elves
Love
to
eat
small
and
tasty
penguins.
traditionally, elves like to eat small and tasty penguins.
None of that disgusting penguin. Only the tastiest for elves.
But it's good to finish on a bonbon, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yum, yum, yum. Love me some tasty Christmas facts. Real facts here at Welcome to Patchwork.
Well, this is incredibly fun. And look, it's the 19th of December. There's 6 whole days to Christmas. We deserve it, don't we? Everyone in the world deserves a good Christmas because the last 2 years have been shit.
Yeah.
So we really, really appreciate your support. Particularly, we should say we've got a couple of patrons in the room today. Thank you so much for your support. Each of you pay a couple of dollars a month. Some of you have been with us for years.
Yeah.
Philippa, Big Pip, you've been with us for years. There's a couple of others here.
Chris as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, who have been with us for years. So thank you so much for your support. It is really wonderful. I should probably mention as well, there's a podcast called Two Peas in a Podcast, and Kate is actually in the room. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful podcast. Really encourage you to check it out. They've just released their Christmas episode. As I said, it's called Two Peas in a Podcast. We love to spread the cheer. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for joining us. It's been a ripping year.
Yeah. I mean, and also just because we've got the time, I'd like to thank Kinetic Screen as well. Kinetic Screen helped us put all of this together. So all of the cutting, aside from the hard work that Josh does, video editing, audio editing, basically everything for our show. A lot of people don't know how much Josh does behind the scenes.
Yes.
He is the engine room of Welcome to Patchwork.
But so much of it is automated already and spits it out in a really usable form.
Yeah.
And that's thanks to Kinetic Screen, who set up our multicam system and our auto switching and our streaming. And yeah, so much of the stuff that has helped us produce a really high quality show is thanks to Kinetic Screen.
But yeah, above everything else, we'd love to thank everyone who listens.
Yeah.
Every single patch that comes out, we get some listener numbers, and it means so much to see that there are people who continue to consume Welcome to Patchwork and get value from our show, because it is so fun to make, but it's made even more fun knowing that people are enjoying it as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
Yeah, and it's just super nice as well. Everyone who has told a friend or got someone else to listen, that's how this whole show was spread the whole time. It's entirely organic, so it's totally a huge thanks to you guys. And like Christian said, I really love doing this show, and it can kind of only be sustained as people keep listening to it. So yeah, thanks so much for the support from everyone.
Yeah.
So Christian and Josh, I'd like to wish you Merry Christmas, whatever it means to you. Everyone, patrons, non-patrons, thank you so much for enjoying our stuff this year. Josh, is there another thing?
Well, Janna, big one for Janna as well.
Of course.
We mentioned that earlier, but coming on the show and also donating this room in the house to this project. So thanks to Janna.
Yeah,
Thank you
we've
so much,
calculated the
Janna.
rent. It's over $10,000. So thank you so much, Janna. She could have Airbnb'd it to another podcast.
It's a single room.
But yeah, I think that's it probably from Patchwork for the year.
I'd like to thank you, Christian.
Thank you, Josh.
And I'd like to thank you, Dion.
I'd like to thank you, Josh.
It's been an
and
honor
you,
and a
Christian.
pleasure. Is this the moment where we sacrifice our lives to stop the alien threat?
Absolutely.
It's been an honor.
Josh, can we just get it real?
Yeah.
Dion, we're just going to touch your head for a second.
Thanks, Dion.
Thank you so much, Dion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, thanks so much, and thanks everyone who tuned in tonight. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll take a little bit of a break over the Christmas break, but yeah, what a great. It's nice to be back to regular releases and regular scheduling. So it's been nice for us as well to get a bit more regular with it as well.
And thank you to everyone in the chat as well. Thank you for keeping us company this live stream. We're going to hopefully do a few more of these things as the years go on, because you know the tech's getting a little bit better. There he is. There's Dion. The tech's getting a bit better, and we're getting a little more familiar with it. So thank you for contributing, making us feel warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're able to do it in the same room. Thank you, Christian and Josh, for setting up the room and setting up this stream. It's been awesome. But yeah, take care over the holidays. We
Merry
hope you have
Christmas.
an incredibly restful break.
Yes.
And enjoy the holidays.
We'll see you in the new year. Merry Christmas,
See you in the new
everybody.
year.
Merry Christmas, everyone. See
Bye,
you
gorgeous
in
listeners.
the new year.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Usually shake hands.